Hey there YouTube, thought I'd try another video again of my Dodge. I did one about 1:30 this morning and it didn't turn out worth a crap. You can hardly see anything on it. I didn't realize that until I put it on YouTube and reviewed it myself, and I was like, well shit. So I figured, well, I can do two in one stone. I can get the Ranger and the Dodge. So we'll start with the Dodge. I've got a 99 Dodge Ram pickup. Bought it about a year ago. It was pretty much stock with the exception of it had the lift on it, the wheels, the Nerf bars, and these either vent shields or bug shields all the way across, and the door visors. And I put new tires on it. It had some rock crawling style tires on it, but they were shot about 75 mile an hour down the highway. It shook pretty bad and they were shot. So I put new oil trains on it because I don't ever really plan on mudding with it. I don't even like it out in the rain. I've had it for a year, and last night was the fourth time I was out in the rain. And what I put on it is obviously new tires, and then I put the rocker panel chrome plating front to back, and then I put new style tail lights, so I like the aftermarket ones. I was going to go with the chrome trimming up here. Had a chrome I can get, but I didn't want to do that because I knew I was going to go with the chromes with some other stuff, so I didn't want to get too much chrome there. And then I put the full wraparound brush guard on it. Some people like just putting the centers on, but I like the whole thing. We got a lot of deer around here where I live, so I put the off-road lights on it. Got them hooked up. They do work, come in handy. Stop me from hitting a few deer. And it's only got a 3-inch suspension from what I've looked up. I mean, I go through rough country, but there's, you know, Skyjacker or whatever else, but they recommend on the 99s on these years through 90 and up, I guess, 3-inch or 6-inch. And I don't mind 6-inch. 6-inch would be the max I would go, just considering that's, you know, I don't, you know, have enough trouble getting them in anyway. And besides that, if I go any higher, as you can tell, I barely fit in my shop now. So, but this is my Dodge, and as far as exhaust, I'm running true dual, no mufflers, no cherry bomb glass packs, no nothing. I think it's 2 1/4. It's not Flowmaster like I see a lot of Flowmaster and all this and that, and I don't believe it's Flowmaster. I think it's 2 1/4 or 2 1/2, clear from the front to back with 3 1/2 chrome tip, 45 out the back. And I know a lot of people don't like it because it's loud, but I'll go ahead and start it up. And actually you can see the inside this time, because last night or this morning they didn't have a very good view. I always take care of my stuff. I always keep it well maintained, vacuumed out, cleaned up, things like that. I'm very picky about my vehicles, even my work truck. This is my work truck, my beat around truck. As you can see where they got a new different door and a freaking fender. I'll get to that in a minute. But I'll go ahead and start her up. Hope you like it. Not too bad, I don't think. I don't think that's too bad. I like it. I like the cackle myself. A lot of people like that real low rumble. I mean, that sounds good too, but I kind of like a cackle with mine. That's pretty much the sound of it. That's pretty much that. The other thing I like to do to it is maybe eventually do a cold air intake and a power programmer. I've heard that on the Dodges especially, you gain quite a bit. Maybe some of you people have Dodges, because this is my first Dodge I've owned. You know, if you guys had them for a long time and have already done it, you can let me know if that makes a real big difference or not. I've heard the cold air intake, you know, significantly gives you better fuel mileage, and the programmer I heard does the same thing, but other people say it robs your fuel and you got to run 91 or higher. So I don't know. That's why I haven't done it yet. But if people can let me know, it'd be great. That's about it on it. Just kind of go over it again, I guess. Hopefully I can get the video all the way done this time. I've tried this 3 freaking times already and run out of battery or memory and deleted a bunch of crap, so hopefully I can do this on here now. And we'll go ahead and get to my Ranger. 89 Ford Ranger. I've had it for about, 2 or 3 years. This is my baby. I've been around with it. I've done one kind of mudding with it. That was my first actual time I really locked it in. Did pretty damn good. The reason for the different colored door and the fender is brand new. It's black. It's primered. And the door is just something the Ranger used. One night, last winter, snow, lost control, decided to park it up against 2 freaking school buses. So, yeah, that pretty well was not a good night. So that's the only reason why I drive the Dodge last winter for a little while until I got this thing done. And the cap's kind of bending a little bit, and I had to rework the metal back here to get my tail light to work. Hopefully I don't want to do anything like that again. And then I drove it. It set for 6 months. I drove it for like a weekend. Went in, pulled the tranny because synchro was bad and forward. Dropped the tranny, sent it in, had an overhaul. Went in, put a new clutch kit, 1 stage up from stock. Put all that in it. And then I don't even know if I got the keys to it or not. Probably not. I was supposed to grab those. I think I got them. I was trying to be prepared so I can do this within the time limit. Yep, I got it. Anyway, I'm running cat back on this. That was plenty loud. I get in trouble for just cat back on this thing. It is 2 1/4, 3.5 inch tip straight out the back. Only 2.9 V6. I think they're the best freaking motor ever. I've had. This is my 3rd Ranger, and I beat them to death, and they run. They handle for me. I even got one hot once and put new heads on it. They ran last me another 4 years. So this one's got over 147,000 miles on it. Don't use a drop of oil or anything like that. But the whole drivetrain's redone. Oop. And I keep it clean too. For 89, it's pretty goddamn clean. I always keep everything normal. I need to vacuum it out. It's dirty as fuck, but my seats are like almost, completely perfect. No tears, no holes, no nothing. I try, like I said, I try to take care of my stuff. And I don't even know what else to say. I plan on doing some big things next summer. I want to do either a 4 or 6 inch lift. I've already got the new wheels in the basement. Black Traeger black wheels. They've got chrome caps. They're 15s with a 4 inch backspace but 10 inches wide. I like to see a 6 inch off on this with the brush guard, lights, and they make a performance chip for this for James Duff. And then, eventually after that I like to drop the gears down to 456s and put lockers front and rear. Be a real good play toy then. But I'll go ahead and rub this one up for a little bit. Don't sound too bad. If I had somebody else here, it'd help them a little bit. That way somebody can just stand here and listen to it. But it don't sound too bad. It sounds pretty good to me. I like it. Runs good. It's got Bozzy. It's running 373s in it now. It's stock. Don't do too bad. I pull some stuff with it. A little bit of mud and nothing drastic. A couple months ago was my first actual, mudding. Running at 215, 75 R15s, jumped up to 235 all-terrain. They work pretty good. They give me by for now, because I don't do anything drastic with it yet, but if I get my lifts and shit done, that's the big plan. This was originally all black when I got another Bronco, when I swapped trannies out and put chrome on it, but other than that, that's about it. Hope you guys like it. Please comment, hopefully good comments, or got some ideas, get better performance or whatever in a cheap way, because I really don't know. But that's about it. Thanks a lot, guys.